Shalom, shalom. Kal halalimla Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Brakti Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. And double honors to the apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone. Double honors to them. And shalom to the prophets of that body. Okay, it's just a quick one. If you know about this guy, sounds like an Ishikite, Meta Leo. And his channel has grown quite significantly. Apostle Gabar, brought out some videos. I mean, initially talked about his channel. Not talked about his channel specifically in terms of just brought out some information regarding this guy's channel because he was focusing on all the store closures. I believe it was in Beverly Hills and San Francisco at the time. This guy goes around seeing and documenting all the store closures, around America. And as well as on the other side of the pond, which is the UK, numerous bank closures, pubs. You have the high streets looking like a dystopian kind of environment. Homeless Edomites everywhere, people pissing and shitting in the streets. Now this is just a quick one I wanted to bring out. San Francisco, as the prophets of GMS Bay Area bring out, San Francisco is not the same as it used to be, even just 10 years ago. It's not busy like it used to be. All the malls and stores like the Gap and Nike and all that, excuse me, have closed down. The only people that are moving to the Bay Area are usually, foreigners or Elam or whatever. And obviously these foreigners are from environments where, they've seen America on TV or movies, and to them, they don't really know the difference. To them, because it's a different environment, it's a new space. To them, it still looks good because they don't have no recollection or experience of how America used to be, And so for them, it's still like some kind of paradise, I guess, But nevertheless, Walgreens is closing 12 stores in San Francisco in approximately 3 days. This was brought out 1 day ago by this guy, Meta Leo. And, check the guy's channel out. It's got some good stuff, And PS, copyright 1976. I'm not making no money out of this. I'm just pretty much saying what you're saying. And, I'm going to bring out 1 or 2 scriptures and, play maybe about 30, about a minute or so of this. Just a quick one. And Walgreens, what do Walgreens have? Walgreens stores sell a variety of products and services, including prescription and non-prescription drugs, health and wellness products, and beauty products. Walgreens also has a photo center that offers services like telehealth and primary care. So this is going to affect a lot of elderly people with regards to their drugs, health and wellness. You're going to have a lot of, there's people already that are nutcases walking around. And a lot of people have taken the thing in the arm, the supposedly the cure for, that thing that happened 4 years ago, ending with the 1-9. You got that, and you got a lot of elderly that require, that may travel to these commutable locations to get their prescription drugs, and so that's going to affect them, along with, individuals that work in these environments. It's going to affect, so there's so much going on, all these fires, plane crashes, store closures, party stores closing, banks closing here in the UK and in the States, so we're coming to a closure of Esau's world slowly but surely. Yahweh Shemeshai is doing his thing, and it is the 3rd of February. So within 5 weeks of the so-called new year of 2025, all these new things are happening. It's a beautiful thing. So Brakti Yahweh Shemeshai. So products are drugs, health and wellness products, beauty products, consumables, general merchandise. Okay, so Walgreens, from a UK perspective, would be an equivalent to the likes of Boots. Boots is like a kind of a British version of Walgreens, so they pretty much house the same stuff. And the there's been a lot of closures in that regard as well, where we call them chemists over here, or you guys call them drugstores. There's been a lot of closures here also. Services are pharmacy, photo center, telehealth, primary care. Okay. Oh, Walgreens is part of Walgreens Boots Alliance. There you go. Okay, they're one and the same. Walgreens is part of Walgreens Boots Alliance, WBA, a global health center, sorry, a global healthcare pharmacy and retail company. Let's find out how old Walgreens is. How old is Walgreens? Oh, man. More and more closures. Look at that. Walgreens was founded in 1901 by Charles R. Walgreen Sr. The first Walgreens store was a small drugstore on Chicago's South Side. Chicago's South Side. And this guy is definitely probably a Rothschild or maybe even a Rockefeller, possibly. They all change their names. They're probably juiced in one way or the other. Possibly, you know. Yeah, this is definitely that old money kind of situation where, you know, Esau's been doing his thing, you know, from basically utilizing Jake as a slave, and from the old money that they made, they've been doing this thing off the back of it. 1984, Walgreens opens its 1,000th store. In 2025, they're closing. You know, over 40 years later, slowly but surely. Where we at? Now, these uncontrolled thefts, some of them are legit, some of them are just staged. All right, and they use a lot of brown faces for that, and that's just to promote oncoming Jeremiah 30 verse 7, which is going to be Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble is going to be everybody's trouble, but Jacob, himself, the blacks, Hispanics, and natives, are going to be the primary target. Quick scripture in our play. It's going to be to 2 15 and 16. Second is just 15:16 KJV. Oh, slack, yeah. Second Ezra's, damn it. Second Ezra's 15:16 King James Version. Second Ezra's 15:16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes in the course of the act.
Another sign right in here. Yes, that's right. All of these Walgreens are going away. Store closing by the end of the month. Two signs. And another sign right in here. As good as gone. Look, everything's behind glass. Just about everything.
And what they're going to do is have these Walgreens, one in every city. And they're going to have everything behind glass. And it's a good way to control everyone when martial law kicks in. And obviously, to get to these things that are behind glass, possibly bulletproof glass or, you know, real thick glass where you can't just hammer it through and try and steal it. You know, you're going to need the CHIP, Revelation 13:16, to acquire what you have. And they're doing the same thing here in the UK. They're closing the majority of the stores, all these large conglomerates, these large companies or whatever, and they're keeping maybe one store in each town, or, you know, if it's like a city, you know, they might keep maybe 2 or 3 within a possible 15 to 20 mile radius or 10 to 15 mile radius, depending on the transport system. Yeah, because they want to basically have everyone going to one specific place. All right. Um, this way is get greater control. Okay, that's what they're trying to do. Get a foothold. They're trying to get a grip on society for the NWA, which Esau, the so-called white man, is trying to do.
Out here too, everything is closed. These retail pharmacies are really just looted to extinction. Gone.
Police.
Here's another Walgreens location that is also closing. February 26th. That's their last day.
Inside joke. I was just saying that, because when he's walking around in Beverly Hills, every store said "Feliz," and he kept saying "Feliz" because the dude has an accent, right? I think he's an Ishik, right? Possibly, I don't know. Sounds like a Latino.
Terrible what's happening here in the city. This location too, here in the Bayview, is one of the many that are leaving the city. This here is the Gary Mall that only has two stores left. The Domino's Pizza and the Walgreens. He had a garage upstairs and he used to have also a raw store and other retailers. Now there's only two left, Domino's and Walgreens. If we look in here, everything is trashed, it's all vandalized, all tagged. On this side too, all this glass was vandalized and tagged, and it has been recently cleaned. But over here we can see some boars. Boars, boars, boars. Here's the sign that says that this store will be closing. Right here. Store closing permanently February 25th. It's as good as gone. And here is the Domino's Pizza. This was the main entrance for the Ross store. Gone. There's the escalators.
I don't know what store he said there. Roth store, whatever. I don't know. His accent sort of like doesn't matter. Okay, yeah. The fact of the matter is, there's closures, not just Walgreens alone. Certain malls and places like that are closing, and the same thing's happening here in the UK. You know,
These here were more retailers. Here's one.
more retailers.
Here's another one. Look at the size of that place.
And look how big the size is. A great place to house a lot of people. Concentration camps, mad scientists drilling through your head, lobotomizing you, torture camps. Question marks, right?
Huge. How was the entrance there? Always boarded up.
You can see a lot of these large places like Costco's, and we used to have a Toys R Us within 3 miles from where I live. That's shut down now, but the building still stands. But it's like a kind of oh yeah, you guys have Lidl in the States as well. It's a Lidl now. That will be sort of pretty. A lot of these Costco's and huge type warehouses will be used to house these these places. What the world calls concentration camps. They'll do that. You know, possibly. Well, yeah, they'll do that because they're gonna need the space. You know.
Guess there's no need to take the elevator since you can't park upstairs. See, Gary Mall.
Gary Mall. That sign had seen better days. Look at the state of it. Look at that's all faded and shit. Mall looks like it's from the 80s. I'm sorry, the lift. Or yeah.
See, Gary Mall. that they lived, only Domino's will be the only place open in the Gary Mall.
Or I'm gonna leave it there. It's pretty much reiterating what I've been saying, and so this is a good sign. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakudash, Shalom. And check the guy's channel out. That's some good info.